Well, interesting integral. This is not very easy. I don't think well, it's not that obvious. Simply you can find a result. It's quite complicated. Now, before doing this, let me introduce a method. Okay, let me introduce a method. This is the method for this integral. I call this one is I. I introduce another integral j, which is equal to e to the 2x sine 3x dx. Okay, the method is a very, very good in sometimes when do the integral doing integrations. Now here, look, the derivative of e to 2x cosine 3x is equal to, obviously, by product rule, right? This is 2e to the 2x cosine 3x minus 3e to the 2x and sine 3x. And another one, e to the 2x sine 3x derivative, use a product rule. That would be 2e to the 2x sine 3x plus 3e to the 2x and cosine 3x. Okay, good. And then we integrate both sides with respect to x. Okay. This side integral the antiderivative, which is e to x cosine 3x, right? This side, the antiderivative is equal to 2. This is I, right? 2I. This is j minus 3j. And we have a constant, right? C1. Now, this line, second line, we integrate with respect to x, both sides. This side would be e to the 2x sine 3x. That side integral is equal to 2j, right? This is j. This integral is 3i plus c2, right? Now we can find I and a j by using, solving the simultaneous equations, right? So let me skip the detail for solving equations. You know how to solve equations. It's a trivial, but sometimes it's quite tedious. So we can find I and j, right? I is equal to 13 e to the 2x 2 cosine 3x 3 sine 3x. And the j is equal to 13 e to the 2x 2 sine 3x minus 3 cosine 3x. So we find both integrals. See, the method is great. The method. The calculation may be a little tedious, but they just trivial, to follow up. See, this is what I want to introduce before solving this integral today. Okay, I think it's a very nice method. Okay, now uh, I'm using similar method as just I did, and I call this one I, and I introduce J is equal to x e to the 2x sine 3x dx. The method is the same method, as I just did, but we are dealing with the different integrals. Now, okay, so I'm considering the derivative of this cosine 3x. Well, I consider x is a one factor, and this is another factor. So this could be using chain rule, not chain, I'm sorry, use the product rule. Is e to the 2x and the cosine 3x. I have to write carefully because it's very easy to make a mistake. And the plus x times this derivative. This derivative will be equal to 2 e to 2x cosine 3x minus this derivative, right? This is 3 e to the 2x sine 3x. Okay, good. Now then, this derivative x e to the 2x sine 3x, the derivative with respect to x, use product rule. The derivative of x is 1 times this e to the 2x cosine 3x plus x times this derivative with respect to x. That would be 2 e to the 2x sine 3x and plus 3 e to the 2x and cosine 3x. Wow. Nothing special, just purely differentiation. Okay. Then we integrate both sides. Now we find antiderivative both sides. The first line, this antiderivative is x e to 2x cosine 3x, right? This side. This antiderivative, I just did it, which is I, right? I is equal to this e to the 2x over 13 over 13 2 cosine 3x plus 3 sine 3x. That is this one, the antiderivative, right? The integral. I just have done it. And this integral is 2I. This integral is 3j, right? So that's equation 1. Now, the second line, this antiderivative is x e to the 2x sine 3x. This one, I copied wrong. Okay, and this antiderivative is a sine. Right? I'm sorry. This derivative, x derivative is 1. 1 times this is sine 3x, not cosine. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm miscopying. And this antiderivative is my j in the last example. J is this. This is 13 e to 2x. That's j, huh? 2 sine 3x minus 3 cosine 3x. That is this antiderivative, which is this in my last example. And this antiderivative is 2j. This integral is 3i. So this is my equation 2. Now we have 2 equations. We can find the I and the j. See? So no more derivatives, no more integrals, just purely simultaneous equations. Now, I just omit the detail. It's just algebra, quite many steps. Algebra, so I can find I is equal to 113 e to the 2x. I'm sorry, 2x. Let me write carefully. Okay. I is equal to, so after solving these 2 equations, I can get e to the 2x over 13 bracket 2x cosine 3x, well, plus 3x sine 3x, and minus 12 over 13 sine 3x plus 5 over 13 cosine 3x plus c. Well, I hope my calculation is correct. Well, I don't guarantee that. It might have some errors, but it's not important. The important is the method. This method, we can get the answer. The answer might have some error because lots of calculations in the algebra. I think 90% is correct. So j could be found is equal to e to the 2x 13 2x sine 3x minus 3 3x cosine 3x plus 12 over 13 cosine 3x plus 5 over 13 sine 3x plus c. Okay, the answer is not that important. See, the important is the method. This is I think is a very good method, and the remaining just calculations, the trivial, maybe tedious. Thank you.